What is PACS? PACS stands for Picture Archiving Communication Systems. PACS is used to predict, diagnose, treat, and monitor diseases. PACS is a combination of hardware and software dedicated to the short and long-term storage, retrieval, management, distribution, and presentation of images. PACS is medical imaging technology that provides economical storage of and convenient access to images and non-image data from multiple modalities. The images are transmitted digitally by the PACS. PACS removes the need to manually file, retrieve, and transport film jackets, thus saving time, space, and money. The universal format for PACS image storage and transfer is DICOM. DICOM stands for Digital Imaging and Communications in Medicine. Non-image data is sent in PDF format. PACS consists of 4 components: storage, secured networks, workstations, and imaging modalities. PACS is a mixture of radiology information systems and digital mammography. PACS was first introduced in 1982 at a meeting of radiologists. During the same year, the University of Kansas installed the first large-scale PACS system. The main purpose of PACS is to replace hard film copies with digital images to make it easier for medical professionals to manage patient exam workflow. PACS handles images from various medical imaging instruments like ultrasound, magnetic resonance imaging, positron emission tomography, computed tomography, endoscopy, mammographies, and computed radiography. Implementing PACS within an institution is a large investment. PACS can be purchased from a variety of medical imaging vendors including GE, AGFA, and Siemens. The most efficient and effective PACS solutions support all diagnostic imaging modalities. The cost of purchasing and installing a PACS system depends on the size and software needs of each organization. PACS is a major investment for any healthcare organization. Proper PACS selection requires ample time, personnel, and research. Some of the factors that should be considered prior to purchasing a PACS solution include financial resources and IT infrastructure, including the capabilities of your organization's IT department, implementation work plan, and contractual terms, including warranty, maintenance and support, interoperability, and data security. PACS technology helps keep images secure and stores clinical information efficiently for viewing, processing, and interpreting images. PACS Remote Access enables medical professionals in different locations to access patient images for telediagnosis and make informed patient care decisions. PACS technology helps healthcare organizations reduce time and cost due to its multifunctionality and provides quality care to the community. PACS also helps radiology and cardiology staff to manage the workflow of patient exams. PACS has many advantages. Radiologists have access to higher quality digital images to interpret and perform comparisons. The amount of time to receive the images is reduced, allowing for faster interpretation. Better transportation of data to physicians allows physicians to obtain reports quickly from radiologists, which will improve continuity of care. Better communication will reduce potential litigation due to loss of film and patient history. Time will be reduced for staff that work in the film library and the film room because of the upgrade from the film-based to digital-based systems. Patient wait times are reduced and hospital stays are shorter. Prior to PACS, patients had to wait for the film to process to judge the quality of the image, and sometimes additional films would be needed. Patients will receive less radiation exposure from X-ray equipment, and it reduces the amount of incidences of patients having adverse reactions to contrasting dye. There are also economic savings from switching from film-based to digital, which can be felt in many areas. on purchasing films, the chemical to process the films, the film jackets and packets, and salary of the staff that would be needed to process the film. Also on the film-based equipment, the film storage space, handling costs, and transcription costs. How do external and/or government factors affect this solution? Providing quality data integrity is still a priority. However, there has been some changes in HIPAA that radiology providers must adhere to. These changes include required changes to notice of privacy practices, increased HIPAA enforcement, changes to breach notification rule, patient access to PHI rights, and a broader definition of who is considered to be a business associate, and changes in business associate contracts that should include business associates complying with HIPAA and security rules. PACS impacts patients in many ways. PACS improves timeliness of care and treatment as it makes delivery of images to physicians faster and shortens the time between taking the images and interpretation. PACS can improve safety by reducing the potential for error by eliminating steps in the distribution and management of images and associated patient information. PACS enhances accuracy by enabling the physician to have images and information readily available to decide treatment plans accordingly. This also helps to improve patient satisfaction. There are many ways we can assign value to PACS. PACS improves workflow among healthcare professionals by providing vital information for professionals to share data and consult with one another on patients' care to make more accurate treatment suggestions. PACS increases productivity within departments with mobile access to images and reports on electronic devices such as Apple or Android. There are also protection for databases, which store records from damage with disaster recovery options, including off-site storage and database replication. Delivering PACS as a service. To determine service options for PACS solutions, a sales representative at RamSoft was contacted. The following service options were available for PACS. If a healthcare organization is unable to purchase a PACS solution but interested in the functionality of PACS, the organization can lease out storage space and purchase PACS software. This option may be the most cost-effective approach. The healthcare organization can also choose to pay a fixed price based on the volume of images or studies. This option includes all software, hardware, and IT support by the external provider. With this option, essentially the entire PACS solution is delivered by the external provider. While this option provides external control and IT support, the price tag for the services might exceed the cost of purchasing a PACS solution in-house, since the services provided by the external provider is customized to fit the needs of each organization. Now let's hear from someone in the field about how PACS has changed the industry.
Here at this outpatient imaging center. I started working before there was a PACS. It was just film, and it was very tedious to keep up with. Keep those archived. You had to print out the images on film and keep those in jackets stored. I was just regular X-ray tech. They started to come up with CR imaging. So regular X-ray tech. When I say that, I was doing film days. You had to go in a dark room, develop the film, right? You had some daylight processors where you could send like your images from CT and MRI, which are hundreds and hundreds of images. Right. They would print out, say, like 20, it's called like daylight film, which you could expose, didn't expose when you brought it to light. Regular X-ray, we had cassettes that we actually put a film in there that's similar to film in your cameras. Kind of like an old school Polaroid. Right. Like a Polaroid would be like a daylight processor kind. It was like film. If you opened the little carriage, you would expose it, and all your images, or you can't see them. Wow. Expose it to light. So we had big film that would go into cassettes, depending on what body size you're imaging. You have to go. So each image we do, like a cervical spine. You have 5 different images. That would be 5 different pieces of film that you had to run and develop. You had to go and hang them on a view box for the radiologist to read. And then you had people who were hired to do nothing but archive film. Techs also were required during downtime to go and file jackets. So you had to file all those jackets. You had a numerical system. Each person was around when CR started coming about. CR is computed radiography. So that's getting rid of film. It's done on a computer screen. And that's about when PACS, you had to have somewhere to put those images from the computer screen on. But it wasn't a full-blown PACS like we have today. I think, maybe where I was working, we started to get one room that was CR, but we still were using film. So what we'd do, those CR images, they would come up on a computer screen, but we'd still print them to a daylight processing forward. We're in DR, which is digital radiography. So, not to get you off subject, but it's still that those all require a huge database to archive all those images that are produced and shown on our X-ray screen. And we send them to PACS. And the beauty of it, what's so nice about it, you don't have to have a radiologist on site to go hang your films in front of. It's all computerized over the internet with tons of secure software, of course, because you're dealing with HIPAA issues now. But a radiologist can read literally anywhere in the world using PACS if they have the access, the privileges to get in there and look at it. So some of our referring doctors who refer to us a lot, we give them privileges so they can look at their images in their office on our PACS system. So we use GE, but there's other vendors, Philips and other big names in medical imaging that have come up with their own software that you utilize. So you log into that software and you can see anybody's images, whatever they've had done. And it's a lot easier. The images are actually more detailed with the invention of CR and DR, computer radiography, now digital radiography. You see a whole lot more than you ever could with film. So the benefits are just huge. You can get reports back to the doctor a lot quicker because like I said, you have radiologists that even I've worked at some places in the past where at nighttime the radiologists are working at home. So they have their, the monitors are a lot more expensive because they're looking at so much detail. We have some. If you look at it in the long haul, you're not having to have a contract for your chemicals. Developer and fixer, that has to be replaced. Has to be, you have a contract with the film. Film is really expensive. So in the long haul, you're not using, you invest in this CR and DR imaging, one-time fee up front, but there's no maintenance required. Not as with the invention of CR and DR, we can do a lot more imaging. You can get a patient in and out a lot quicker. Our patient loads have increased over the years. But so is because medical imaging has gotten that much better compared to film and CR and DR. You can see so much more. So referring doctors are more readily to order these imaging because they can see so much more than they ever could before. So, it's really opened the doors to being able to diagnose more, not miss stuff that they could possibly miss in the past. And that goes from mammograms. So after 5 years, we do purge our PACS system. So now you have the invention of a whole new field of PACS analysts who are IT personnel trained to deal with the whole computer system that PACS is and keeping it up and running. Because when it crashes, it makes our life pretty hectic.
Would you say that it's a general consensus that people like PACS, that they don't miss the PACS?
Nobody misses film.
Yeah.
Nobody misses film. No.
Good. Alrighty, Mark.
As you heard from Mr. De La Vega, no one misses film. PACS has revolutionized medical imaging, filing, retrieval, transportation, and storage. Thank you all for watching our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it.